Well, I wish I could give you the tea, but mine's just a little bit tart, and that's why it's called Leah's Lemonade. And I'm really excited for our guest today. We have Tessica Brown. My sister, you have been through a lot, and I'm really
Yes.
excited to share your story because I probably have a different opinion than a lot of people, and I wanted people to see you as not an internet sensation, not a girl who had to get reconstructive surgery, not any of that. I want to know who Tessica Brown was 3 months ago before anybody.
Yeah.
So thank you for taking your time. I know you've been busy and swamped, so thank you so much for joining.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So first of all, before we even get into any of this, how are you doing? Because I don't think a lot of times people take into consideration what viral notoriety means and what that can do. It can obviously help, but it also can hinder. So how are you doing right now after everything that you've been through?
I'm much, much better. Much, much better. Like when my hair was still, tight and everything was going on with the internet. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
You can start over. So how are you doing?
Yeah, when my hair was tight, like everybody on the internet, I pretty much was crying a lot. But since I have this relief now, I don't even let it bother me. Look, as much. No more. As much. And my mama keeps telling me, stop reading the comments, but I can't help myself.
Yeah, I mean, and it's hard, right? Like you didn't sign up for necessarily the notoriety when you posted it on your IG. You said in plenty of interviews, you put it online so you could get help.
Yes, ma'am.
At that point, you were feeling helpless about your hair. You had tried
Yes, ma'am.
what you felt like you could do when you went online, and then it turned into this sensation. And so nothing really prepares you to be propelled into the viral world, right?
No, it don't. It don't at all. At all. Like a lot of people, I'm not good. Like I'm supposed. I have the thick skin.
Yeah.
I don't care what people say about me. Like I don't care. I like to tell my children, people, they can't hurt you with the stuff that they say. But it was a lot of people. A lot of people that don't even know me.
Yeah.
Like if you know me, I am a good time. Like I'm a good time. And that's what I kept trying to call me, talk to me, even if, I'm so sorry. And I put it on Do Not Disturb. I don't know what's going on.
It's all
but
good.
even if,
busy woman.
All right, even if they go back on my social media,
yeah,
they can see I'm a good time.
Yeah.
Like I love to have fun. I love my daycare, the nursery. I love my dance team. Like I'm a good time.
So talk to me about who Tessica Brown was 3 months ago, before this incident had ever happened, because like you said, you're a mother, you are in charge of a dance team. If you scroll on social media, you see your girls, the different types of outfits and costumes. So talk to me about who you are as a mother, like what people don't know before all of this happened.
I have 5 kids, 20, 18, 13, 11, and 8.
Okay.
My 2 boys out of school, 3 girls, still in school. I have the daycare, Tessica's Little Angels. Look, they all call me teacher. They know exactly what my name is, but everybody call me teacher to the point where the parents call me teacher. Yes. And like, say if I have a doctor's appointment, I have to make it after work because I hate for anybody to come here. Like I want to be here all the time with them. Because I don't think nobody will ever do like I do when it comes to, the daycare. As far as the daycare, I do graduations, like cap and gown, walking, to the graduation song. I do a prom every year. We do prom proposals for the start of the prom. Like I'm very extra. Like, and like somebody said, oh, I did this for clout. Listen, everything that I do with this nursery and the dance team, I don't need the rest of that.
Yeah.
I don't need the rest of that. And the thing is, everything I do, I would never do it for clout. I worked at a daycare a long time ago, and the same thing I do here is the same thing I did there.
Right.
So I mean, this is just me. The dance team, before Corona, we used to go every month and we give the elderly or the sick and the shut-in fruit baskets, just for Christmas. Christmas just left. We did the cocoa bombs in a mug with a teddy bear. The girls did a performance. The older people, they cried. They don't get out. They don't do nothing. Like, this is just what I do. Last year, we visited nursing homes. I put out a text on Facebook for anybody to come donate, any kind of toiletries for the elderly. We put those bags together. We went out to the nursing homes. Like, just the type of stuff I love to do.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of a charitable heart, you did start GoFundMe and it made over $21,000, which $20,000 of that you actually gave to another charity for reconstructive surgeries. So
Yes.
talk to me about the Restore Foundation and why you decided to do that. Because again, obviously everyone has had an opinion about you, about this GoFundMe, about the merch. So talk to me about what made you take $20,000 that people gave you and to give to other people.
And the thing with that, we still haven't even deactivated the GoFundMe. They're not even allowing me to deactivate it. They said because that many people, because we sent emails, that many people have called and said it was a fraudulent account. Yeah. So until that happens, we can't even give it to the charity. But the charity is, yeah. And the charity is Dr. Obain's charity. And I just felt like he did this for me for free, probably because the person before me donated money. So if I donate this money, he can help, the person after me. Right. And with the remainder of the money, I was picking 3 families from St. Bernard Parish and helping fit, 3 families. I'm not going to say in need because that seems, pretty, hard to say. Yeah. But yeah, helping 3 families that I know deserve, the rest of this money. And the reason I did that, because when I first did the GoFundMe, it was pretty much after we read everything that was going to happen to my head. Pretty much I was going to be bald. I wasn't going to grow my hair back, this, that, and the third. It was going to be like for wigs and for everything I'm pretty much trying to do to get this off my head.
Right.
But for him to do this for free, I felt like it was only fair that I donate this to his charity.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of that process, walk me through it a little bit because, obviously he contacted you and said he had a way that helped and it was successful. One of the things you had said in one of your prior videos is when you went to the hospital, they gave you the acetone and it burned. Through this procedure that he did, when you woke up, was there any side effects? Was there anything, or you were fine after that?
No, it still was tingling. Like it still, had the little red ants dancing sensation. Okay. But yeah, I was able to, here, messing this up. I was able to,
Yeah, girl, listen, you deserve to.
I mean, and I don't think people really because you can do this all the time.
Right.
But for me not to be able to do this for a whole month and for now, me to.
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. Even the pictures from the procedure, your hair looked totally different. Even on I'm surprised, honestly, that he was able to save your hair even after a month. Yeah. That's a blessing alone. So, that was amazing to see, and I'm glad that you were able to keep your hair because, we as Black women, we feel our hair is sacred. We love our hair. That is an expression of us. That is how we display ourselves. When your hair not right, you don't feel right.
No.
So,
no.
And you know what? I don't feel like people give you enough credit because one thing I will say is, hell, your hair was Gorilla Glued down, but baby, the way them edges was swooped, you laid that down. Come on, Tessica. Don't front now. I said, if a hair gonna stay stuck like that, at least the edges laid.
And I'm not going to listen. At one point, I had a serious thing. When it came to hair, my little sisters, they never want me to do their hair. Because if a lippity piece of something is sticking up, oh yeah, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna get it together and I'm gonna blow dry it and like nobody want me to do their hair because you're not gonna move until it's done. Yeah, it's done. Like I'm gonna turn you this way, I'm gonna turn you that way. I'm gonna need it to be done. If they know they're about to let me do something to their hair, they know they're gonna be there for a while. And but look, I can't even look. You see. Yeah, and then they have some parts in the middle that's gone, and then these gone, and the back is totally cut at this point.
So have you seen a stylist to see like what's the plan? Like, will your hair regrow in those areas, or you don't know?
Well, I'm still because at this point I can't put absolutely nothing on my hair for 6 weeks. So
okay.
yeah, he sent me home with a treatment. Like he did 2 before I left, and he sent me home with some, until I get back Monday. But he don't. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
He don't want absolutely nothing on my head.
Right.
But somebody's supposed, I don't know, somebody's supposed to be making, well, a bunch of people trying to make wigs.
Okay.
But I'm going like glueless. Yeah, forever.
Right.
Yeah, listen, I'm to the point where I'm not even relaxing my hair no more.
Yeah, no, those days are over.
It's bad. I'm not gonna say I'm scared, but yeah, I'm to the point where I need people my age, my mama age, my grandma age, my children to know, don't let hair, define you. Because if I would have just left out this house and put a hat on, or if I would have never worried about, it flying out of place, I wouldn't even be going through all this. So at this point, yeah, I'm going to the whole natural, and I'm not about to let hair. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna throw a wig on. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna throw a wig on, but I'm not gonna let my hair just define me at this point because I'm not gonna lie. I took hair and lashes to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
I did. I really did.
Yeah. Now, like I said, as Black women, we know when it comes to our hair, we don't play games, and it's about the way it's laid. So, I don't know if people would have necessarily put Gorilla Glue on their hair, but at the end of the day, I get wanting to make your hair perfect. Now, speaking of your kids, what have your kids thought about all of this? Like from
Well, they really didn't know in the beginning. Like my mama didn't even know. I didn't tell my mama until a week later after. Man, go hang that phone up, listen. After, like, I wash it. It's not coming out. I call mom. I sprayed something on my head. And, it's not coming out. So she came over here. We pretty much went to Walmart. We went to Walmart and took all like, we used cooking oil. You know what I'm telling you? Cooking oil. We used everything. And this is what made me go to social media because we was out of ideas. I didn't know what else to do. But when it comes to my children, they had a picture going around that I was all bald at the top.
Yeah, that's all.
So I tried to talk to them before they went to school. I'm like, hey, that's not me. I still have the stuff in my head. That's not me. So if anybody try to make fun of you or try to make fun of me, that's not me. Just let it go. Now, if you go get in trouble, now you got to deal with me because I'm telling you now, don't let that bother you. Well, my second little girl came home. She fell in my arms. And I'm like, what's wrong is what? Marty was making fun of you. And I'm like, what you mean? She said the Gorilla Glue song or whatever that they got, they was singing that to her and the boys came in our face and was singing the song. And I'm sitting there, this is my heart. But I'm trying my best. And I'm like, you know what, Asia? Don't worry about it. Next time you sing it, you sing it with him. You sing it with him, and that'll shut him up right quick. But then when she left, now I go in the bathroom and I'm crying because I put this out there. I'm the reason my baby went through this in school. Yeah, and that was a serious problem for me. A serious problem for me.
Yeah, and that goes back to the downside of being viral. But you know, one thing is I think that you have now got a group of people who have supported you through this journey, whether
Yes.
that be celebrities, whether that just be normal people who've watched your journey and have been rooting for you. And
Hmm.
you know, in the beginning, there was obviously a lot of people who were skeptical about whether this was real, obviously
Hmm.
skeptical about whether you did it for clout. And then you come out and you say, I have a line of merch. What made you want to create the merchandise, or what was the point in your mind? Because let me tell you my opinion real quick before I
All right.
answer this. I feel like white folk get famous for nothing and they
Hmm.
capitalize the hell out of it. Black woman, you ain't doing no different than the next viral sensation. So you eat it up the way you can. You donate that money that the people have donated in your merch
Hmm.
and your money and whatever your likeness you have made, do
Yeah.
that during this Black History Month. Okay. If you
Yeah.
want to be the topic of discussion for 2 weeks across the country, capitalize the coin. Now I'm done.
No, but with that, like Miss Gina, she started the whole merch store or whatever because everybody was out there selling it.
Mm.
And yeah, she was like, you might as well get something from this.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, everybody. But at this point, I think they have trademarked it. Is that the word?
Yep.
Yeah, like everybody. And then, a lot of people's inboxing me like, you want a shirt? It's only $15. Well, it's me on the shirt.
Right.
So,
So take it down.
I mean, I, I,
Right.
what? I see if you say, here, well, here, I have a shirt for you. It's your face.
Right.
Oh, it's $15. Oh, no. Now I have a friend, Jessica. Jessica made me a nice sweater, and I really, really loved it. When I came home Friday, my mama had to get together over there at her house. Walked in the house, I'm on everybody's chest. Like, I am literally on everybody's chest. They had the sweater for me. It was, yeah,
Yeah. Now,
yeah.
listen. Get your coin. Maximize off this moment. Okay. There are people who were viral for a second, and everybody clapped for them. But when a
Mm-hmm.
Black woman who really came to the internet for help
For help.
happened to go viral, eat. That's all I'm gonna say. Eat. Um, Now, I will say this: you have hired management and an agent, or you have a team now.
Yeah, because listen, and with that, my phone was ringing. When I tell you, soon the one person stopped, the other one already coming in.
Mm,
And not just ringing, they was FaceTiming me. The emails was like this, the inboxes, the
mm,
everything. The phone happened to ring one time, and the 8-year-old, she came and say, "My, your phone ringing." I took the phone, hello, and she was like, "Hey, this is Gina. Um, I was, she told me everything that she can do. She can help me out. Listen, this lady has been a lifesaver.
mm,
So it's not like I went, oh well, let's see, who could I call to be a manager? No, this
mm,
came to me, just like Dr. Obain came to me. This was nothing but God sent.
mm.
Like, these people, it's pretty much changing my whole life at this point.
Yeah. And what do you ultimately hope comes from this, getting with this team, this whole experience? Like, what in your mind, like in the next 6 months, what do you hope to see with you? Like, obviously you have a daycare, you have a dance team, but obviously now you've hit this, like you can't go anywhere and people don't know who you are. So
No, you can't. No,
so
no.
so what's the plan? Like, what do you want? What do you hope comes from this?
Well, I just want to really, like I just say, tell people, well, women, not just black, any woman, don't let your hair define you. Like, I want to build that platform to, you can wear the head wraps, you can wear the hats. Your head don't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
It don't have to be perfect. And now we're gonna go through this process of me growing my hair back, and I need my hair back. So we're gonna go through that, and
Right.
it's a bunch of different things that Miss Gina is trying to put together for me. And I guess we just go. But see, when it comes to the daycare and the dance team, that's here. That's
Yeah.
right here.
Hmm.
And then we could come with everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. And lastly, like, what do you want people to know about you? Like, what do you want the world to know? What is something that you just feel like people don't understand that they need to know about you?
That I'm not this fraud. clout chaser, and all the other bad names that they call me. I am a good time. Call my phone. I will talk to you. Listen, I even was talking to a lot of people. I really was, but it started getting to the point where, hey, you were stupid, and they'll hang up. So, I mean, I don't have time for that. And I've really been trying to answer everybody in the messages, the Facebook Messenger, the inbox on Instagram. I'm trying to get to everybody. Yes, I did make a post saying, thanks for the love and support, but I want to tell everybody individually, even the people with the bad remarks and saying I'm stupid. I sent everybody the prayer hands, and I'm going to just keep it moving.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Tessica, listen, I think Halloween, you stole the show. We are going to see, people with gorilla glue hands and ponytails. Halloween is going to give.
And my mama said she can't wait. They have a cake. Somebody made a cake.
Oh, you have a cake?
Somebody made a cake with the ponytail and all. The braid, yeah. It's a cake. It is a cake. They have me on like the marijuana packs.
I did see that. I did. Listen, one thing I think you've learned personally is the internet is undefeated. Okay, honey?
They don't play. They don't listen, and they don't waste no time.
No.
Like they don't. The song was made the next day. Like all the memes was made like the next day. So y'all, I feel like y'all knew something before I went to the internet because that was too fast.
Oh my God.
That was it. Yeah, me 0, the internet 1,000. I mean, yeah. And it was on, like it was back to back to back, like they was drinking, like back to back, like they didn't even give me a chance to, Then I see something else, something else. I'm getting a text message. It was bad business.
I'm so glad that I'm speaking to you when you are over the hurdle of this, because when I requested this interview, I did request it, when you were in the thick of it. You hadn't had the procedure done, and I'm so glad I'm able to see a laughing Tessica Brown. Yeah. I'm so glad that you can look back at this and laugh. I'm so glad that you're in a better space. I'm happy that you're able to do this and then share your story, because it's important. Because you ain't the first and you won't be the last, okay? Ain't nothing new under the sun. So I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me and share your story. And I'm excited to see what you do. Like I said, ride this wave till the wheels come off, okay? I'm not mad at it, sister. Hold it down and keep going, because I'm here for it.
All right, baby. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm going to have to send you a Halloween. That might got to be my costume now that I'm sorry. I might have to. I'll buy the t-shirt off your website, though, at least so people know.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, God. This is too much. It's too much. But yeah, listen, I'm a good time. If you ever come to not New Orleans. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Wherever you, we'll reach out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can hang out. Yeah, because I told you, like at first it was like, I was doing interviews and I was very, very pitiful. Like I cried on a couple of them. Oh, but now I got a little happy dance.
Come on. Come on.
You never had
hold on, run your fingers through it. Come on, Tessica. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Come on, Queen. I live for it. God is good. Come on. God is good. You on the other side.
Yeah.
You are on the other side. You are on the other side. You've made it. Regardless of what people came to kill and destroy your mind. And you made it. You made it. You can run your finger. Look at that. You can run your fingers through your hair. God is good.
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
You make mistakes.
Still
covers us. Come on. Tessica, I love this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna hold you up on this Monday, but I appreciate you and listen, I'm rooting for you and excited to see what's next.
All right. I'll be on the reel tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Well,
right, baby.
enjoy yourself. And everybody watching, okay, we always get the lemonade. Grab a cup, throw it back, and sip on all of that.
All right, baby. Thank you.